name's Amanda Alons.
Okay, Miss Alons. Do you have any pets and how many?
Yes, I have one cat. Her name's Suki. So just Suki.
How were you able to get the name Suki?
Well, at the time I was sharing Suki with my other roommate, and she wanted to name her Penny, and I hated the name Penny. So we spent about a week trying to name this poor little kitten, and we were watching Gilmore Girls, and one of the characters off of Gilmore Girls, his name is Suki, and so we went with Suki.
Has Suki made your life any better since you got her?
A ton. She's so much fun to have. She really likes to be petted right away, first thing when you come home. So she runs to the door and she greets you. She's kind of like a dog that way, but she'll run to the door and greet you, and she'll rub up on you, and then she'll jump in your lap. But as soon as she's had enough, and she'll let me go and get my work done and do my own thing. So I think she brings me lots of joy.
She's like a little buddy.
Yeah.
If you had any pet, like any animal as a pet, whether real or mythical, what would it be and why?
Well, it would definitely be Suki because I love her, and I think one day I'd like to get a dog, you know. So that's that would kind of be my ideal, would be just cat Suki and then a little dog for Suki to play with.
What kind of like little dog, like one of them Yipper dogs?
No, probably not like too small of a dog. I really like hound dogs. We've always just gone to the pound and gotten dogs, so something not too big but maybe not too small either. So.
Like, would you want to have like any animals that were like on a protected list and try to raise awareness about it?
Yeah, well, I think it's really, I don't know if I would want to own any animals that were on a protected list, because I think a lot of times the reason they're protected is because people have taken them out of their environment. So, but I really am all about raising awareness. I'm really into manatees. I think they are the coolest creature ever, and they're so majestic and so, peaceful and playful, and part of the reason that they're dying off and that they're an endangered species is because they are, people have been moving into their lagoons. So yeah, I think raising awareness about it is really important.
What made you pick manatees?
I have loved manatees ever since I was little. I did a report in like the 4th grade on manatees, and I thought they were so cool. And one time I read in a book how sailors used to think they were mermaids, and so ever since then I just kind of really thought they were really cool creatures. So.
How do you think the sailors confused manatees for mermaids?
Well, I think they probably were half crazy from sailing across the ocean.
Either that, half drunk.
Yep. So I think that's probably what happened there. But I think manatees have the tail, and they do move through the water very gracefully. So I think that could have been it too.
Do you know anyone that has any unusual pets?
I know a couple people that have snakes, and I think that's pretty unusual. I had a family friend, I guess, and they actually had 2 pet alligators, or caiman alligators, and they lived just in their little habitat, and they had 2 alligators. So it was always really fun to go over there as kids. So yeah, I think that's pretty unusual.
Why do you think people have the alligators or the snakes as pets?
I don't know. I never asked. I just think they liked them. They had them. And once you have them, you can't really get rid of them. So I don't know where you're gonna at least an alligator.
You would have to take them to a zoo.
I would think so.
Robert Hall.
Alright, Mr. Hall. Do you have any pets that you remember having?
Yeah, we had pets all of our life growing up as kids. The first pet I remember, dog named Ring. We named him Ring because his tail could curve around, circle, like a ring.
Yeah.
That was his name, Ring. He was a good squirrel dog.
Good squirrel dog. Were you use them to help hunt squirrels?
My brother and I go to the woods and take the dog and get a tree of squirrel. And we shoot him. He was a good hunting dog, that's his name.
What kind of other pets do you have besides Ring?
I don't remember a lot of them. The names of them. Those kind of dogs and cats most of the time. I never had a weird pet, like a fish or a bird or a hamster.
You just have the common pets of a cat and a dog. A mule.
They weren't pigs, they were working animals.
Do you remember how many of the dogs and cats you had growing up?
I don't know, probably altogether 6 or 8.
Close to a dozen.
Oh,
Roughly.
even that many. All my life has probably been more than 30. Just growing up, probably 6 or 8.
How did you come up with like particular names? You've already said Ring.
Rings how we come up with that dog's name, and the rest of them. I had one that was brown, we named him Brownie. I had one, the last one we had was named Patsy. When we got her from the animal shelter, her name was Put. Jackie didn't like Put, so we changed it to Patsy. So that was the last dog we had.
Has your pets that you've had made your life any better?
Oh yeah, give me something to do when I didn't have anything else to do. I could play with a cat or a dog. Well, their temperament was good too. Teach you how to be a good person.
And plus, with dogs, got you a reason to go out because they needed to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, they were all house trained. So we had good luck with that.
Okay, next question. If you could get any animal to be your pet, whether real or mythical, in regards to being a possible protected animal, what would it be and why?
You talking about wild animals or
It could be any animal, whether it be something that is made up like a unicorn or a dragon, or any of the other species of animals on planet Earth, like a parrot or panther or something like that.
I don't know, I'd probably go with a monkey.
Do you have any idea of what type of monkey you choose?
I don't know what the names of them are, but a small monkey. Whatever small.
Like, why would you pick a monkey?
Well, because they're more human than most things.
With the whole opposable thumb kind of going on.
And I could teach them stuff you can't teach a cow or something.
And if the species of monkey that you happen to choose, once you've known what kind of monkey you wanted, if that species of monkey was on the protected list, would you raise awareness about that species? That way it doesn't go extinct?
Yeah, I think I would. Try to anyway.
And would you try to get on like public television, national television?
No, I wouldn't go that far. This is as far as I want to go here.
You would have somebody else be the spokesperson.
Someone else could be the spokesperson. You, for example.
Did you know anyone that had any unusual plants, like a tarantula or something?
No, really, I didn't. Knew some people that had hamsters. There's some people that had a rat.
Hamsters and rats.
Rats. I didn't want either one.
Why didn't you want either one? Too rodent-like?
They look like rats. They say a rat makes a good pet.
Why would you say a rat makes a good pet?
They say they're really clean, don't make a mess. And I didn't want a rat for a pet.
My name is Stephen Hall.
Okay, Mr. Hall. First question. Have you been pets in your life?
Yes, I have a couple pets, I guess, that I take care of. They're not really mine, but I got a cat that was left here by my oldest daughter for me to take care of. And I've been taking care of her for probably 10 years or more. And then I have a pet steer in the pasture that, again, my daughter raised from a baby because its mother died at birth. And I feed it now, during the winter mostly. During the summer it eats grass. During the winter I have to feed it some hay and some sweet feed supplement to try to keep it from getting too skinny during the winter. And during the summer there's some fly control that we have to do on the keep the flies off of the steer and worm it. The cat is mostly just feed it and worm it periodically.